This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Nevada incomes are on the rise. The reason why, in tonight's Channel 2 News big story at 5:30, we are starting with Money Watch. The U.S. Census Bureau has released data that shows growth in the median household income, while the poverty rates and the amount of uninsured are actually on the decline.
Paul Nelson joins us now live in the newsroom after speaking with an economist about these numbers. Paul, sounds like some good news for Nevadans.
Yeah, that's right, Kristen. And some categories are actually better here than they are in other parts of the country. And economists say that's partly because it has taken Nevada longer to catch up to the rest of the country, simply because the recession hit the Silver State so much harder. A big reason why we're seeing these positive numbers is job growth. The job front appears to be clicking again. Nevada's employment continues to grow, with sectors like construction and hospitality gaining momentum.
So it looks like recovery is kind of like showing itself much stronger now, especially indicated by these numbers.
Nevada's economy has added more than 180,000 jobs since early 2010, and the unemployment rate has dropped from 13.7% to 6.3% since the peak of the recession. The U.S. Census Bureau says the American median household income grew by 5.2% last year. In the Reno area, it's risen 7.2%.
If your income is rising, well, you have greater purchasing power overall, so you can actually buy more things.
Tosun says it could also mean more savings, but also balancing with the cost of living. He says the improvement comes after a slow recovery.
And we definitely see more and more businesses relocating to northern Nevada and around Reno. So and we definitely see more activity in general, business activity in general in the area.
The Census Bureau says 8,500 Nevadans were lifted out of poverty last year, a change of 0.6%. And the amount of uninsured Nevadans dropped from nearly 21% in 2013 to 12.3% last year, with gains in private and government coverage.
So the economy is stronger, so that will definitely have an impact on people getting jobs and getting obviously health insurance. At the same time, we had this big change in the healthcare system through the Affordable Care Act.
And Tosun says while we're seeing a jump in wages and employment, the increase might not be as pronounced in revenue. Taxes are driven by the economic growth, but he says Nevada's fiscal structure is different than other states, so it could take longer to catch up. Covering Money Watch live in the newsroom, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.